tell you not to play with food?
Sorry?
Didn't your parents tell you not to play with food?
No.
Greetings and welcome back to my travel channel. I continue my journey through Montenegro. If you haven't already clicked on my last video about Lake Skadar, please revert to the link at the end of this video. But for now, I'm positioned in Kotor. This is a place I haven't been to in a long time and I'm very pleased to be back here. It's one of only a handful of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the country, positioned at the end of a series of bays named the Bay of Kotor. These bays constitute over 100 kilometers of coastline and it has a dramatic backdrop of Mount Lovchen and to its west the Adriatic Sea. This place packs a huge punch in terms of its history, its geographical location and the abundance of restaurants, hotels and excursions that run out of this very alluring town. Quite a lot has changed in this place since I was first here, mainly the influx of tourism. But not only that, but the atmosphere has changed. It's a far cry from the sleepy town that it once was when I was here last. But a certain type of atmosphere has replaced it, and I can honestly say that I love it as much as I did when I first got here. This is one of the ferries that's just arrived into Kotor. Not the big cruise liners like we're used to seeing, but you can see some people getting off.
Hello, ¿hablas español?
Let's check out the market, shall we? It's not very big, and it's just off the main thoroughfare, close to the old city gate. And hi, looks very nice. A woman told me earlier, yesterday in fact, that they don't actually open until 10 o'clock. So this is the early morning market. It's now 3 o'clock. Lovely prosciutto, cheeses. Petar Petrovic Njegoš. He was an important Montenegrin notable in the first half of the 19th century, known for a number of things, but most of all his literature. He was the Montenegrin equivalent of the English Shakespeare. His burial ground and his home is situated on Mount Lovchen. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go into the mausoleum owing to little time, but I was able to see his home. He is one of the most respected notables of Montenegrin history, and I just thought I would mention him, especially as I spend time in Kotor. So I'm now going up the Kotor Hillside. We've just crossed the Kotor Serpentine, which is quite a dramatic part of Kotor, and I'm with my tour guide Oki, who is going to tell you a little bit more about the rather interesting microclimates that occur in this part of the country. Oki,
Hi guys.
What can you say a little bit about this?
So I can
very-
say that we are now here on the hillsides of the mountain Lot, just above the Kotor. This is the part of the Dinarids mountains, which starting by Istria and ending by Greek. And especially in this place over the Kotor, this is a switchback point of the three different climates, like Mediterranean, subcontinental and continental climate. On the top of the hills is the temperature is much lower than down in the bay. And the water temperature of the bay is pretty high. In the moment it's about 28, 29, so it's dusting out and cooling very fast down.
And
that's why we have just right in the moment a heavy rain and storm just 3 miles or 5 kilometers away from here in front of us.
And there's lightning at the
Nowhere else
moment.
It's lightning.
No, there's
and
just
we
been
have fire.
there's just been a fire, isn't there? Just seeing some smoke, which is how common is that? I
was
mean,
the
it's
result of the lightning just a minute ago.
950 meters later, overlooking the Bay of Kotor and the Norwegian gym just below. That wraps up my few days in Kotor. I will come back to this delightful place. It was very interesting to see how it had developed since the first time I was here, whilst keeping its oldie-worldy charm. I'm now heading into Bosnia and Herzegovina, where I've not been to before, one of the few countries in Southern Europe that is totally different and new to me. So do stay tuned for more on that. I will be focusing a little bit more on the gastronomy side of this country, and you'll see me very soon. Thank you.